Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series, and today we're going to be covering Sun in the 4th house for Gemini Ascendant people. And what happens when your Sun is in the 4th house in the sign of Virgo for Gemini Ascendant people. And if you're new to my channel and you do not know where your Sun is placed, where your other planetary placements are, what aspects conjunction you have in your horoscope, all the other little nitty-gritty stuff, for that check out the links here and check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light, including all my consultations here at this link. So, Gemini Ascendant people. Gemini, as you know, is a mutable sign. Gemini represents change. Gemini represents like shifting of things, transformation of things. Because a dual sign is about going from one duality to the other. But Sun rules the fixed house, the 3rd house, with its sign of Leo. So whenever Gemini is going towards their skills, the skills that they have, the skills that they want to attain, they want to really master a certain skill. They want to master one skill and they want to be fixed on it. But the problem is not everybody has the 3rd lord, which is ruling the fixed sign Sun, in a fixed house, in its own house, or any other fixed sign, whether it's Taurus or Aquarius or Scorpio. Because now the 3rd lord is in the 4th house, Sun, and it's in a dual sign of Virgo. And 4th house represents your home, your happiness, what gives you comfort, your mother, your private world. And this shows that, first of all, one of the purpose of your birth is to make sure that all the details within your home are taken care of. These are the kind of people who want to make sure that there's like no dust on the couch. Everything is, perfect. Everything is arranged well. Everything is compartmentalized within the home. Shows that the mother was a very critical person. Like, she made sure that you cleaned your bed, but you cleaned your bed up to the point where the crease is straight. Very detail-oriented mother, very taken charge kind of a mother. Mother pretty much kind of played the father of the role within the family. Taking care of the accounts, taking care of all the bills, taking care of all the management of the house. Because that's what Virgo is. Virgo is about managing things, taking care of the nitty-gritty details, making things look perfect. It's being perfectionist. And this is why Virgo is actually known as a workaholic sign. Because a workaholic simply is working not because they want to work long. They want to work not even to finish the task. They want to work to make things look perfect. To look at it from a very critical angle. To look at it in an angle where they will self-criticize themselves and to try to make it perfect because somebody else points a finger at them. So this person becomes very much about, making their private life, their home life, perfect. Having it managed very well. Whether it was your mother doing it at one point or you doing it as an adult in your own family. You're going to make sure that everybody eats on time, everybody does their homework on time, gets up on time, has fun on time, play sports. Like, everything needs to be compartmentalized. If things go haywire, that's when the Sun kind of like loses its skills, because the skills, the 3rd house skills that Sun is bringing into the 4th house is the skills of management. These people and these folks are very good at managing things. And especially the 3rd lord being in the 4th house shows one will put more effort into home-based business, home-based things, land, real estate, politics, homeland, than anything else. Because as you know, according to Bhrigu Samhita, wherever Sun is placed, kind of shows the purpose of birth. There are actually like I would say probably 3 or 4 ways to find the purpose of birth. And they're all your purpose of birth. And I will discuss that one day. That there's a reason why you're born, and we're born to do different things, accomplish different things. So there are different purposes of our birth. Here, Sun represents in home, taking a leadership role, managing the home, making the home the most perfect place, the most accountable place in your heart. And the way these people feel happy, the way these people feel themselves, their heart, is when everything is balanced and managed and perfected. That's what happens. But you will find quite a bit of people being OCD with this within their home. Like they just want to make sure that the home is managed so well, so perfectly, that it kind of may drive other people a little crazy within the home. But also, these guys are all about serving and healing people within the home. As a mother, as a father, you will always be the person to be there to serve your children. Why? Because Virgo is a sign of serving. It's the 6th house. Virgo is the original 6th house. The 6th house energy is coming into the 4th house. You're serving people within the home. You're serving people like your children, your mother, your father, your siblings. You are here. You feel responsible for serving people within the home. And because Sun looks at the 10th house of career, you become equally responsible in your career. You become equally responsible in your reputation out in the professional world. But because Sun is ruling the fixed sign of Leo and is in a dual sign in Virgo, shows these people, their skills will change depending upon the situation. They might be very good in managing money. They might be very good in arranging things within the home. They're very good at timing. That's what their skill is. Their skill is how to nourish and heal people. So it always keeps changing. It's never like the same thing. They always transform with the time. They always transform with transits. They always transform themselves through Mahadashas, which are one of the most important ingredients of Vedic astrology. And there are literally 26 ways of looking at your time periods known as Mahadashas, but most important is the Vimshotri Mahadashas that you guys need to understand. So that's what Sun does. But one thing you also want to realize is that Sun is without the Digbala. What is Digbala? Meaning directional strength. Sun finds his directional strength in the 10th house. Sun finds his directional strength in the 1st house. Because 10th house is the house of the king, the kingdom, where Sun the king can stand. 1st house is the individual self, the ego. Sun does very well there as presenting himself as the go-getter of everything. In the 4th house, Sun's light is diffused. In the 4th house, Sun is forced to deal with the nitty-gritty details of the kingdom, because 10th house is kingdom, 7th house is what is created after kingdom, which is what? The suburbia, the villages, everything. So the king is now here in the villages dealing with things when he wants to be in the palace. So what happens is that the direction in life, what this person really wants to do, what they should be doing in life, comes a bit later in life, in their late 20s, middle 20s, or even 30s. But especially in Virgo, Sun is not debilitated. Sun is in a very good position. So timely, these people do find themselves in their mid-20s. But it does take time. Early on, they will be very shy as individuals. They will self-criticize themselves. Oh no, I'm not supposed to be out there with people. I'm not worthy of being out there with the people. But when they grow older, they're like, okay, no, I can be out there with the people. Because slowly the Sun's light is starting to illuminate into the 10th house. And that's what Sun is doing here for you. Okay. So guys, this is my analysis of Sun in the 4th house for Gemini ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your Sun is placed, all your other planetary placements, my consultations, all my books, reports, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.